Hi guys, Zeph here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So today, we've got quite a bit that I want to finish off. First, our brined stuff finished. Our brined lemons. So I wanted to do something else. I've heard that cooking your food will actually make it be preserved even better when you are uh, pickling it. So I guess we might as well do some little bit of science. So first things first, let's toss some logs in there. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cook 2 of these lemons, and I'm going to leave 2 uncooked. That way we can actually see if there is a difference. It's not that big of a sample size, so it's not exactly an extremely scientific study or anything like that, but I guess it can't hurt. Well, actually, well, I was reading the wiki and it said it worked, so I'm just gonna cook them all. But yeah, after that, I actually have quite a few different ideas that I'd like to finish off for this episode. So I will see you when these are cooked and those ideas are ready. Alright, so time for the rest of the episode to start. And this is the real part of the episode that I wanted to get to. So let's get going. Now, first things first, this is a creative world, don't worry. I just copied their Let's Play. But I wanted to do some creative design, and I figured this would actually be the easiest way, and hey, this way you guys get to see it too. So let's get to it. Okay, we want some of shale. I also want VLE. Shale, cobble. There we go. Okay, so what I was thinking, one idea I had around here was I wanted to have cobble be visible like this on the front. I don't know how to look here. Might have to do something different there. But I wanted to have a lot of depth in these kind of areas because I was actually going to have this come up quite a bit, and let's get that out of our inventory. We want some DOUG. There we go. Douglas fir and hook. There we go. Alright, so and again, this isn't going to be progress that is kept, but I really rather than derping around and having no idea what I'm building for hours and hours and ending up just not liking the build again, I figured we might as well try and build it a little in creative. Now, I really like this kind of idea, but I don't think outlined windows are going to be good for this specific spot. Probably later or back there. But anyway, I do want, yeah, let's knock that back out since we're not going to have the window. Okay, so there's boring window there. We want a trap. And we want a metal one. What other options do we have? We have plenty of random different types. We might, I don't know, we might end up having a trapdoor other than a wood one, but for now I think that'll be perfectly fine. I want to go up here with the shale. We still need something down here. Oops. Dang it. Something like in this area. And I don't know what I want. I have an idea, but I don't know. Well, let's bring this up quite a bit more at least. I think if we get it up to that area, we'll be able to decide on what we want here. I think... What kind of blocks do we actually have available to us? I mean, we have our sounding board kind of thing, but ooh. Ooh, oh. I have an idea. White cedar. I like white cedar, but I don't really like the lack of contrast with the granite. I don't know. Maybe sycamore? I mean, that'll be a splash of color at least. And gray, dark gray, and yellow are... Gosh, what country are those, the colors for? I know I've seen them together. I don't remember. I still don't know. Maybe if we do fences. FN? I don't really like any of the fence ideas. Wall. However, might be good. If we have shale cobble, let's see how that looks. I'm actually liking that so far. Okay, without those, it's better, but I do want something more of interest in here. It's like it's banded and keeping it up like that. I don't know, though. I mean, I'm trying to use this shell in this building to make it completely obvious that this building is different from all the others here. And I don't want a huge amount of visible wood. Although, I mean, if that's what ends up happening, I'm perfectly fine with that. But I want this to feel completely different than other buildings in the area. Let's see what other kinds of cobblestone wall there are. If we had chert, that could be pretty cool. Because chert's nice red stone, and shale and chert I think would probably look pretty cool next to each other, actually. But in all honesty, I I think I'm just gonna have to ask, what do you guys think would look good here? I mean, we're not going to be moving this into our survival world quite yet. Probably anyway. I mean, this is still the beginning of the recording, so I could come up with something unbelievably amazing. Doubtfully, but it is possible. Maybe. Ooh. Did we do Douglas fir in here? I don't think we did. How's that? That is not too bad, I don't think. I could live with that anyway. But the real question is, what do you guys think? Oops. But I do want to have an actual window kind of frame over this way. I still don't know what I'm going to have for the window itself. I might actually do iron bars, but that'll depend on how it looks, of course, which I haven't tested out at all. So, okay, so if we have, let's fill this in the rest of the way. I don't know, this is going to be an interesting build at least, I think. It's going to be one of the... I'm actually expecting this to be one of the bigger builds that is going to be in our world, to be honest. Because, I mean, it is fairly big anyway. Okay, so if we have 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. How would that work out? Is that going to be good for us? I don't know. I kind of wanted it to butt up against this. So if we have it 1 over... Could we come up with a good pattern for the middle? With this being like this. Oops. I don't know, it's really... I love how many options there are with TerraFirmaCraft building. Oh, dang it. But sometimes it's so difficult to pin down what you actually want to build and how you want it to look. I think I need to start doing creative building before I start placing down builds more often. Just so I can actually get a real sense of how it's going to end up, and we'll waste less time with the episode then. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. Oh. Okay, if we have that, then we have this nice area right here. And if we come out like this, 1 extra there. Dang it. Okay, oh, come on. There we go. So then we could actually have like a statue here. That would be really kind of cool. I'm not very good at pixel art, but hey, I don't mind trying. Okay, so I think we have this part down, honestly. Tell me what you guys think of this, though. Tell me what you think of the idea and, you know, the contrast and all that kind of stuff. I'm really trying to do my best with this particular build, especially, because this is basically going to be our main house, I'm thinking. Let's have it like that. I like that, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to have this be like our main house, so I want to do a really good job on it. Which, I mean, alternatively, I would have just built this off camera and said, hey guys, here it is. Pretty much. Or built it with you guys and just kind of derped around the entire time. Which, I mean, I've said it before, I don't mind doing that, but I want this build to turn out well. Okay. Oops. Alright. Let's expand this by 1. Now, I do also want to have the tops of these play some importance, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this yet. We could have... There's not really any devices that I can think of that we need. Can we actually make a DISP? Oops. Dispenser. Technically we can. maybe. I've heard that the vanilla bow is still possible to be gotten, but I don't know if that's true or not anymore. Anyways, I run. Oops. Let's see how iron bar is looking here. And the alternative for this really, it'd basically be glass, which I know I'd be okay with, I think. Although we could use, what is it? Stained glass. Like a light grained stained glass or something like that. I'm pretty sure you can still make that. How does that look? Hmm. I don't know. I think we'll have to hold off on this window at the very least until we have the rest of the building built. But yeah, I think we actually have a fair bit of work cut out here, and probably just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna be mirroring it over here. Let's film this a little bit more. I do want to figure out how I'm going to be having this interior part. What I'm thinking is we'll have a little bit of a staircase coming up. And we'll probably have a little staircase over here too, of course. Okay, so if we have that, then that, that'd completely block over. That completely blocks over the window. So that wouldn't work exactly. Oh, and how this would go is every time we get 2 away from that, we'll have a section of 2, basically. So, like that. Yeah. So something like that, probably. Although I might change that idea. Let's see. Can you just go every 2 and it look okay? Yeah, I like that better already. That's definitely a lot better. But I'm gonna have essentially another lofted area because I'm a college student, and let me be honest, lofted stuff is amazing. Well, that's not gonna work for us. But yeah, and I'm gonna have like this area be probably gonna be like a mixed armory and bedroom kind of idea. But we'll have to feel it out, I think. I mean, if a bedroom slash armory works up there, it's what we'll do. But if not, I'm not gonna force it. But yeah, I think that's actually gonna be the main space idea. So that'll be nice. That's actually gonna be kind of fun to build too, and we have everything we need. I know I actually have a decent stash of Douglas fir. Let's go double check to make absolutely sure I'm not lying to you guys. Oh yeah, we're pretty good. And we do have some Douglas firs grown around the area. I also need to harvest all of our peaches. Ugh. I'm kind of getting tired of fruits. Why did I plant so many of these? But yeah, I think I'm actually going to call the episode here because I've got a lot of work to do for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys didn't mind that we spent most of this episode in a creative world, just looking around and seeing what's to be seen. Well, not really seeing what's to be seen, but just doing some design. So, I mean, if you actually, that's the big question for this episode. What did you guys think of it? I mean, do you guys mind when I take you guys into creative world for just some design stuff? But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.